Hey, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Saad. Let's Be Basketball. Today we're gonna talk about the Rockets and the Thunder game from last night. Man, deep down. This is deep breakdown, man. Let's get into it. The Thunder and the Rockets game was a really good game. I will be honest, I was flipping back and forth towards the overtime. Cause I was watching the Laker game, but man, that was a hard. I think that's going to be possibly the matchup we all going to see come June. During the Western Conference Finals. I think that's going to either them or Denver. I really think got a chance against OKC. Man, the Rockets is missing. A lot of people don't realize how good Fran VanVleet is. Fran VanVleet is good, bro. He's a champ for a reason, bro. Fran VanVleet is nice, and the Rockets don't even have a pure point guard, bro. And look how dangerous they are. They length, they defense, they play hard. Man, Ime Udoka's one of the best coaches in the league. I want to see a little bit more from Kevin Durant. I got to see him be more aggressive. He got to be more aggressive. I love the aggressiveness of the Thompson. I love the aggression. I see the progress. I see he might be an all-star. I'm talking about Amen Thompson. He's a real deal. His shot look a lot more fluid. If that could be consistent. He already has a consistent mid range. Man, if he start hitting from three, it's curtains. Jabari Smith Jr. looked good a little bit. I like the way he played. He's gonna have to have a big year. He's gonna have to be more aggressive. He's gonna have to be probably the third or fourth option. Third option at sometimes fourth, depending on him or a man who has it going that specific night. He's gonna have to score. And Jabari is very versatile. He can guard 1 through 4, maybe 1 through 5. He got the length. And that's how most of that team is. Same with Thompson. He can guard 1 through 4. KD can guard. He can guard on the 1 through 5. Because that team is just good, man. And then you have Steven Adams and Sengun. Sengun was hooping. This is why I was so disappointed in Sengun against the Warriors. Because why were you not doing that in that series, bro? You was selling too much for threes. Bro, they cannot guard you. And when he had Caruso to go to overtime, I was like, please don't settle. He bumped him in. Bump. Get to his sweet spot for the left hook. Right hook. Simple. That's your game. You don't gotta keep settling against these smaller guys, man. You have beautiful footwork. You have a nice touch around the rim. You have the full package. And he showed that last night against one of the best defenders in Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren played a hell of a game as well. I see it. And the Thunder is missing J-Dub. Both teams missing key guys. That's why I'm excited to see them possibly in the Western Conference Finals, man. They made Shea work for everything. It wasn't, and the refs let them play. They let them be physical with Shea. Certain times Shea was getting hacked. I agree, but they let them play, and that's what I like, So it's gonna be a very interesting season, man. I can't wait to continue to break this game down. But that game last night was real basketball. That was playoff basketball. And the casuals who say, oh, they missed two. Yeah, it wasn't 130 points, but it was a typical 2000s game, early 2010 type of game. We went to 2 overtimes and barely got over 120. That's how it was. That's how I grew up watching the game. Those type of dogfight games. And I think this is going to be one of the tough. I think this is going to be the matchup. I really, truly believe that. I feel like both teams cancel each other out. I feel like OKC depth is a little bit better. The bench, because the Rockets is missing Dorian Finney-Smith, who's another 3-and-D guy, a veteran who played in big games. And then you have Van VanVleet. But you have Steven Adams, who's still out there giving boards, giving 15 boards, giving good minutes. And then KD gonna have to play better, and it's down the stretch. He fouled out, but not fouled out, but I feel like he let OKC not off the hook, but he certain times I want him with the ball in his hands and make him make the decision. But it's the first game of the season, so I'm not gonna go too hard on KD because I know what KD does, and I think KD's gonna have a great year. I think he's still a top 7-8 player in the world, and this team's gonna be nice. They got a good defense. They didn't lose a lot. Like, they didn't lose no defense. They got actually better, you know. I'm not saying Dylan Brooks is not a great defender, and he is, but you replace that with a Jabari. You already got Jabari Smith. You already got Thompson. You got KD who plays defense that nobody's ever gives him credit for. It makes them a dangerous team. And they had Jabari Smith Jr. is going to have a breakout year. And then I like Reed Shepard. He's a shooter. He's a sniper. He can play. He got a good feel for the game. And it's going to be a big year for him. He's going to have to show why he was a first-round pick. You had no excuse. You don't have Van VanVleet. So you're going to have that Peyton Pritchard impact. And that's to score off the bench and provide floor spacing. And I think Reed Shepard can do that. He can ball. He can hoop. And so looking forward to see how this both teams gonna play out. Lou Dort gonna play better. Lou Dort not gonna shoot 1 for 9 from 3. Lou Dort his defensive impact was there. I like how he didn't back down from Kevin Durant. I like how him and Casey Wallace played a nice game. He showed his 3-and-D. He showed he's more confident and not more confident, but he's being more aggressive on offense, not just shooting spot ups. He's actually trying to get the ball to and do something with it. I like it, and I think Casey Wallace is gonna have a breakout year. I think you're gonna hear more of his name. He gets overshadowed because how great of a defender Lou Dort is and how great Shea is on defense. And I love how Shea was playing defense. Like, his shot wasn't falling, but he was playing tremendous defense. Ball pressures, blowing up plays, doing the little things. That's why Shea was MVP, because he has a two-way impact that nobody ever talks about. Everybody loves his scoring, but Shea can play defense. He's not scared to guard another team best player, and he's not gonna let scoring affect his impact, and that's what makes Shea a top 2 player in the world. And but yeah, man, I'm looking forward to this season. It's gonna be an exciting season. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit me out.